Hello, my coffee cakes, and welcome to another Cook With Me Every Plate. Today we are going to be making this absolutely amazing looking dish. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. It is a creamy Dijon chicken with zucchini and couscous. So if you're making this at home, you need Israeli couscous, 1 zucchini, garlic, scallions, Italian seasoning, chicken breast, chicken stock, concentrate, sour cream, and Dijon mustard, as well as kosher salt, olive oil, butter, and vegetable oil. Yay! So let's get in it. So our first step is we're going to take our zucchini here, and we're going to make half moons. Yes. Because we're going to, well, first you want to trim it. We're going to get this guy out. You don't need that part. And you don't need this part. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so we're going to do that. The produce this week is actually really good. So, I'm just going to send another shout out to our friends out in Texas and whoever else is, going through some things here. I hope you guys are staying, I'm actually going to make these pieces a little smaller. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. We just got day number 2 of snow, so I totally feel you. And if you're up north like me, you know what? Don't laugh. It's not funny. Nothing's funny about people suffering. Texas tends to get the short end of the stick, I see. With storms. Usually with hurricanes and such. And snow is not something that is normal for them. So this is pretty awful. I feel absolutely terrible. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to take out our scallions. Uh-oh. Please hold. I'll be right back. Okay, my coffee cakes, we had to get that out and, trim and wash our stuff here. So now we're going to take our scallions. We separated the greens from the whites, and then we are going to thinly slice our scallions. Here's a little scallion ASMR for you. So pro tip, if you are going to get every plate. So the difference between every plate and HelloFresh, again, same company, but the difference is like they separate your meals and everything is like ultra processed. So, but every plate is not like that. Every plate is different. So the difference in that sense is the fact that they don't do that. They don't chop, or if you have a recipe that calls for garlic, they're going to send you a whole head of garlic, because every plate you're basically, for HelloFresh, you're basically paying for the processing of those items. So usually when I would get the HelloFresh, I would just put all the dishes, all the kits into the fridge the way it is. So with every plate, because they don't do that, and it's not all separated nicely, it's just better just to throw the whole box into the fridge. It keeps your produce fresh, because sometimes I don't know always what to do. Okay, so now we're going to, for our garlic, we're going to finally chop our garlic. Oops. Send that out of there. Okay. Oops. Whoops. Okay. So if you're asking about Frankie, she's actually snoring away. She doesn't even know we're filming right now. So this recipe calls for 2 cloves. So this is 1 clove. Whoops, finally chopped. So I'm gonna go chop the 2nd clove on my own, and I'll be right. Chicken. It's patted dry. I You know, I never knew about patting it dry. There is actually a special tip here, chef's tip. Why we always tell you to pat your chicken or meat dry, as you will in step 1. Well, since you asked, drying protein with paper towels ensures even browning rather than steaming crispy caramelized edges major flavor. I had no idea. So right now we're going to put half of this seasoning. It is Italian seasoning, which was provided for us from Every Plate. And once again, I must stress the fact that we are not currently sponsored by Every Plate. However, we're open to that. But since we are not sponsored, we do have a coupon code down below. All right, let me see here. We're just going to do this. Watch, I just do this. Put that down. Do-do-do. Okay. And a little bit more on this side. Okay, a little bit on each side. We'll do this, watch. We're going to do this. Whatever sprinkles. Do-do-do. Okay. Got some of that oregano. Okay, so our chicken is ready. So while we are here, we're going to take our pan of zucchini. Whoops, here you go. And we're going to do the same. We are going to add some olive oil to our zucchini, and we're going to roast this at 450 degrees, 12 to 15 minutes. So we're going to drizzle some olive oil on there. Okay. Oops. And we're going to add the remaining. Italian seasoning to our our zucchini. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to add more to the chicken. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's good. So we're going to take this, we're going to toss it in our olive oil. All right, kiss these zucchinis goodbye because they're going into the pan, and we're going to move on to our next step. Oh, okay, my coffee cakes. Today is something new and exciting. Today we're making couscous for the first time. So our first step is we're going to add a tablespoon of butter to our pot. Country crock, what a crock. Okay, so we have that. We have our butter. We're going to melt that. And then, we're going to melt that. Okay, so we'll let this melt. And then we're going to add couscous and half the garlic. And we're going to cook until toasted and fragrant, 1 to 2 minutes. And then we're going to stir in 3/4 cup water and a big pinch of salt. Wow. Okay, this sounds kind of like the rice mixes. So here they provide you with half a cup of Israeli couscous. And so we're going to get going here. We're going to melt our butter in the pan. Melting. Alright, so. Okay, we'll be back with the butter. Oh, see, my coffee cakes, the butter has melted, so now we're going to add in our couscous. And we're going to add in, there's still a few kernels left. Okay, our couscous is in. And then we're going to add half of our garlic. Okay. So we're going to add that. I'm going to we're going to get this all toasted until it is fragrant. Make sure that doesn't get stuck at the bottom there, too. Alright. I think that is fragrant. So now we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of water. I'm not very good about the water instructions, so I'll add a little bit more. And just keep an eye on it. Okay, so we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to cover to cook for 6 to 8 minutes, and we'll be right back to cook the chicken. Okay, so now we're off to cooking the chicken. Bok. Okay, so we heated some oil in the pan, so we're going to add our chicken in there. There you go. Chicken little number 1. Chicken noodle number 2. Alright, so we're going to do what this is. I'm going to cook until round and cook through 5 to 6 minutes. And we'll be right back once that's done. Okay, now we're on to making our Dijon sauce for topping our chicken. So let's take our scallions. All right. Okay, our scallions are in. We're tossing in our garlic. Okay. I'm gonna cook this until. Okay, so we have toasted our garlic and our onions. So now we're gonna add in our stir in our stock concentrate. It is a chicken stock concentrate. There you go. That's some in. And I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of water. And then we're going to do a little of this. We're going to, put the stuff off the pan here. There's that fragrance. And now we're going to remove this from the heat. Okay, and then we're going to add the rest of the stuff here. Alright, so just from this off. And now we're going to add in the packet of zucchini. This was provided to us by every plate. Oops, there it goes. This is just like the pork chop one, but it's going to be a honey Dijon, which is going to be great. Alright, so we have our sour cream in there. And then we're going to add a packet of Dijon mustard, which was also provided to us by every plate. Okay. Oops. And then we're going to add, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. There we go, and there it goes. And then we're going to mix that around. This pan is no longer in on the heat, so it's still a little hot. Okay. So we're going to get all that goodness off the bottom here. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and okay, my coffee cakes, here we are for your favorite part, the mukbang. So let's get this going. Let's see here. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. Alright, so I didn't cut this ahead of time. It did say to cut it, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to cut a piece of chicky off. Get some of that sauce. I'm going to grab some of this couscous. Okay. And you are my coffee cake, so you always get the first bite. This is good. I have to be honest, I was a little worried with all that Italian seasoning, but actually it's really good. Let's get a little vegetable. Okay, so I have to be a little honest here. I'm not good at oven roasting. I baked it for a little bit. I baked the vegetables for 10 minutes and then I threw them in the pan with the chicken. So you want to try it? Try it, you'll like it. I like that. All right, who's ready for their last bite? You? Are you really ready for your last bite? Yeah? Okay. All right. I'm gonna get some of that couscous. And there you go. I've never cooked it, so this one was a little challenging. I've mastered my rice skills, but couscous is something totally new. But thank you for stopping by. Remember, kindness is free, so spread that. Not cooties, social distance, and wear your mask. Bye. Love you.